Hello everyone, and welcome back to a very exciting episode of Openly Beta. As you can see today I am playing Dawn of War Dark Crusade. This was made by Relic Entertainment. It was released in 2004, Dawn of War was. It's a real-time strategy series. It was the first real-time strategy game I ever played, and I very much enjoyed these games as a kid. Dark Crusade is the second expansion for the original game out of 3. I never even owned the third expansion. It was called Soulstorm, but I do have that now, so maybe I should even play that at one point. But I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to play Dark Crusade because I really like this one. All the expansions introduce new armies and different units and stuff. They're a lot of fun. And I thought I would start by jumping into the campaign of Dawn of War Dark Crusade. The first 2 games, the campaign was a pretty standard campaign for an RTS game where you just have different scenarios for a story. But this campaign's a little different. It's basically you're trying to conquer all the levels on this map. I'll show you right now. Let's jump right in. Campaign, here we go. Let's start a new one. I haven't played this in a little while. I'm gonna go for normal difficulty and hope I don't get completely destroyed.
The planet Kronus.
We've got some exposition
Beset
here.
on all sides by the tides of war. This once quiet colony became a savage battlefield. 7 armies clashed on this one world, each refusing to back down. Each convinced it was in the right.
It's a very standard 40k storyline here.
From beneath the sands of Kronus' central desert came the Necrons. Ancient machines bent on eradicating all life. But another evil already had its eyes on the planet. From the depths of the warp, the demonic forces of chaos arrived to enforce their claim.
If you don't know anything about 40k or the lore, this is quite handy to listen to.
The planet's rulers in the Tau Empire sent their elite soldiers and sophisticated battle suits into the fray. From the mighty
Cool
Imperium
stuff.
of Man came the Imperial Guard, there to secure Kronus for the glory of the God Emperor. Like a green tide, the Ork horde descended on Kronus, caring little for others' claims and sowing destruction in its wake.
So these are the guys I'm going to be playing as.
Ancient enemies of the Necrons emerged from their webway to pursue their own agenda on Kronus. And last came the Space Marines.
They really try and build them up at the end.
Most uncompromising of the Imperium soldiers. Seeing a world beset by aliens and heretics, they undertook a great purge. A dark crusade had begun.
Name
it could
drop.
only end with the total victory of one of these factions and the total defeat of all others.
It's very exciting stuff. Yeah, so if you don't know anything about 40k, that's kind of a good little introduction to the armies. You've got the Tau, they're like the high-tech robots. I like the Tau a lot. They're cool. Space Marines, Chaos Space Marines, Eldar, Imperial Guard, Necrons, and of course the Orks. And I'm going to pick the Orks, Warlord Gorguts, Ed Hunter, and this planet is another prize for your waaagh. Yeah, Orks have great vocabulary. They're basically football hooligans. And we're going to jump right into them. They very much love war, as do many races in 40k.
From Lorne 5, the Ork war boss Gorguts Headhunter managed to return as a greater threat still during the Dark Crusade. He formed a new warband from Ork freebooters and pirates, and others pushed out of the Lorne system, and set about raiding worlds on the outskirts of the Tau Empire, gaining resources along the way. When Kronus sent out desperate calls for help against the Necrons, Gorguts sent his forces to strike at a vulnerable target.
They just love getting involved. They love a bit of
Gorguts'
war,
fleet
any excuse to
dropped out of
fight.
the warp, only to find Imperial and Tau fleets squaring off above Kronus. The Orks lost several ships, but the clashing fleets were unable to repel the large number of rocks Gorguts threw into the atmosphere. These massive landing ships, made from converted asteroids, smashed into the Green Coast and unloaded their bands of Ork invaders. There, Gorguts brought the local feral Orks to heel and set about his conquest. The waaagh had come to Kronus.
The funny thing about picking Orks is hearing the narrator try and say some of the words. Right, and here we have it. So this is the map. So this is our base, our HQ that we already own. And you basically just want to head into all these other places and claim them all in different skirmishes. So they've all got numbers which show how powerful they are. So here we can either go to this 3 or this 1. We're probably going to go for this 1. Go for a nice easy target. I'm going to dismiss help pop-ups because I've played this game extensively. And you can see here that you get bonuses for completing things. There are special bonuses hidden around. The ones with the other leaders on top are obviously, that's kind of a special fight where you fight their HQ unit and they're quite a bit harder. So this is quite a good bonus, forward base. That means you can bring structures with you into new skirmishes. But I think we're going to beeline towards Spaceport at the beginning because that means you can attack any province anywhere. You don't have to be adjacent to it. And once you have that one, you can then just fly in and get all the other bonuses. Industrial production gives you more resources. Increased manpower gives you more fighters. We're going to go after this one. It's got the orange outline, so it's controlled by the Tau. And let's attack. And then we don't have anything yet to bring in with us, so we're just going to jump right in. The Agamar Desert, here we go. Yeah, there's some... I mean, if you don't know, I'm sure you do know, but if you don't know, Warhammer 40k is a tabletop strategy game. Right, okay, so to start, we're going to get Gretchen. Gretchen are our builder guys, and we're going to start by building a boys hut, and then when we get a boys hut we can build more units, and we also need some power generators. So your 2 resources are at the top left. We've got power and requisition. To get requisition you capture strategic points with units. So I think I've built the maximum amount of Gretchen, so I'm going to build a slugger boy squad. They're a normal unit that can capture strategic points for me. That'll be good. Oh, this is me. This is the war boss. Gorgut's the warlord. He can't capture points. You need a troop. That's built, which is good. I might build a shooter boy squad if I can. No, I don't have enough requisition. So I need to capture this point. I'm going to attach the HQ unit to them, so he's going to run around with them, which will be fun. You can see on the minimap down here where everything is, so these purple points are the strategic points that we want to capture. I can't build any more generators because I've exhausted all of my requisitions, so I'm going to have to wait for these guys to capture some points. They're already shooting us. I'm going to detach him, and he's going to attack these guys. So yeah, they've done the classic technique of just sending their units directly to my base to try and destroy me, and this will not stand. These guys can now go over here and join in the fight. Right, and now because they've captured this, we can put a listening post on it. Okay, that's good. Oh god, they're sending in so many guys. Right, once this is built, it's going to have a little turret on it. They've sent in some Kroot carnivores. Let's leave them. They're off. Let's capture a new point. Let's go over here. So yeah, that'll have a little turret on it, so that can defend itself. That'll be good. I can also add more squad members to this squad, but that requires 30 requisition, which is kind of more than I am willing to spend at the moment. Actually, I'm going to build a shooter boy squad, and when I can, I think I'll build a big mech, because they're a good big commander unit. So that's pretty much the game, you know? It's your standard RTS. You want to build power generators, you want to capture points and build on them. I can upgrade this, which is good, so that'll get me more requisition. I'm trying to go as fast as possible, but I'm also trying to not neglect explaining all aspects of this game, which is quite hard to do. It's hard to concentrate. Right, there's a relic down here. That's just like a special strategic point. It gets you more points, but it's kind of harder to capture. Can they build a listening post? They can. Yeah, and I like to kind of completely capture absolutely everything on the map, so I'm probably going to try and do that. I'm going to build up to the point where I'm way more overpowered than I need to be, and then I'm going to go in and destroy the enemy. I'm probably going to build a base every corner as well, just to make sure I have everything I need. That's good, they captured that, so I can now build that, and these guys are going to capture this one, I think. Yeah, see, that's going to take them a long time to capture that relic. Oh yeah, this is another thing. The Orks are different to others. They have Ork Pop here. It's specific to Orks. You need to build these banners in areas you control. And they also function as little turrets, so they're very handy. And they increase your Ork Pop. And then the higher your Ork Pop is, the more buildings and stuff you can build, and the more units you can build. And you can upgrade your army, etc. So it's kind of a little additional challenge, but it's good. It's good stuff. It doesn't really get in the way. Orks are pretty good. They're very fighty and strong. which is good. They captured the relics, that's going to get me a lot of requisition. They're capturing that point, which is good. We'll go up here, and we're going to bulk up this area. We're going to build a lot of banners and stuff around here. The enemy also captured a relic, but that's fine, because we did too. They probably captured the equivalent one on the other side. We're doing good for power at the moment, so that's good. They've completed that, so I'm going to build another listening post over here. So yeah, this beginning bit, I just kind of want to capture as many things as I can, branch out quite a bit. I don't want to spread myself too thin, because then, like, I'll eventually go up here, but you're going to want to build a lot of turrets and stuff around to defend these things. And you don't want to get to a point where you've just got loads of loads of strategic points that are unguarded, and then they will just get captured immediately. Yeah, I'll send these guys out here. Is it this one? Yeah. And that one's captured. They're going to go up there. This one's done, so they're going to go over here. And then maybe I will upgrade these guys now. Okay, this is going pretty well. I'm upgrading all of my points. I'm getting some banners in. I have this, so I can now upgrade my HQ when I have enough Ork pop. I need 70. So I need to start building more banners. So I'm going to build a few more in my base. Because I don't really want to leave any units back here just in my base. That's kind of annoying to do. I want to make sure it's just got a lot of turrets and stuff that can hold their own. Where should I send these guys? I think over this way. That feels like a good spot to be in. Okay, I'm kind of getting some stuff done. I can nearly upgrade all of my strategic points and generators so they generate more stuff. Storm Boys might be good. In fact, yeah, I'm going to get Storm Boys. They've got jetpacks, so they can kind of fly around, which is very handy to have. I'm going to leave these guys in this area, and they're going to build some turrets to bulk everything out, which will be good. Storm Boys are finished. I'm going to head up this way. Yeah, this game is very good. I mean, it's a great RTS in general. It's not quite as complicated as ones like, you know, Age of Mythology and stuff like that. But it's very good if you like 40k in general. So these guys have a jump ability, so I can use that to jump up here. Otherwise I would have to go like around here, and that means walking all the way around here, and I might stumble across some enemies if I do that. So I'm going to go the short way around. That feels a bit safer. I'll build another turret there, another turret there. This is going to be good. I'm going to really bulk my base out. Talking to the camera is quite good because it means that I'm kind of... Oh, look, I can do that now. When I upgrade one of them, it upgrades all of them, so that's good. All my strategic points are going to generate more. Requisition, all of my generators are going to generate more electricity. Yeah, talking's quite good because it means that I'm kind of occupied for a while, and then by the time I'm finished talking, I have some stuff to do. It's keeping me good and busy. I'm going to send these Gretchen up here. Hopefully they don't get attacked on the way. And these guys are being underutilized. So they're going to go up there. Branching out quite a bit here. Oh, see, that's already been captured by the Tau. It's got their flag on it, but they haven't built a listening post on it, which means it's undefended. So I can easily take that, which is good. That's what I want to do. And look, there's some crew up here. This is what I was worried about, getting too close to their territory. So I'm going to send my shooter boys up. I'm going to start bulking out these squads. So I've added more units, I've added a captain, and I'm going to give them some better guns. And they're going to start shooting some people. Ooh. The crew are cool. The Tau are a cool race. People really rag on the Tau, but I like them. When I was a kid I had some Tau. I have now sold them, but they were cool at the time. But Tau are these aliens who kind of want peace in the galaxy. They're like the only race like that in 40k. Oh, I'm gonna need to send my other guys up. Yeah, they just want peace, you know? So they try and get people on their side and stuff like that. And they've got a few other races that join them, like the crew. And there's these guys called the Vespids, which are just like giant insects. It's pretty funky stuff. There's not many other races that are like the Tau, where they're just trying to spread peace, and if people won't join them, then they fight them. I think that's quite fun. Let's be building a listening post over here. God, that was a horrifying screech. Right, these guys need to fight the commander. Oh, that's the Vespids. Giant insects. Gross guys. I'm probably going to die, so I might actually retreat back here. And these guys are going to build some posts. These guys are also going to leave. And yeah, these guys are going to jump down here as well and join the fight. Because I'm really getting destroyed here. They've got these mines that slow you down, it's very annoying. These Vespids are still here. They're still fighting away. Yeah, see, I'm losing a strategic point here. Okay, this is fine. This is why you need to not stretch yourself too thin, because stuff like this happens. But it's fine, because during all that fighting, I can now upgrade my HQ. I'm going to get a whole bunch of weapon upgrades. I'm going to get a big mech, a Nob squad, and a Tank Buster squad. Oh, I'm going to get some Mega Armored Nobs. They're good. Orc stuff is all named so ridiculously. I love it. I can also upgrade these, which I should be doing. How's this fighting going? Oh, these guys are just really tough, man. Orcs are quite good because their whole thing is kind of getting loads of them, and then they all just go in and go mental and fight everyone. So we want to get a lot of Orcs for sure. Let's make sure we upgrade all these listening posts so they can defend themselves a bit better. Right, I think there's just their commander in that somewhere, but he's now dead. Okay, right. These guys are going to go down here, and they're going to hope there's no Orcs down there waiting. These guys are going to get some more units, some more flamers. Go on, get rid of those Tau. Yeah, people kind of rag on the Tau because they're pretty, like, they're very weak. They're very good shots, but they're very weak in close combat. Poor little guys. But Orcs are not. Orcs are strong in close combat. Right, let's build another thing down here. That's good, they're capturing that. Right, that's good. And then these guys are going to capture this while they do that. These guys I'm going to send over here. I understand there's a lot of stuff I'm just not doing here at all. Like, I've got loads of guys down here that are being completely useless. I'll send those out a bit. These guys haven't built anything in ages. I'm going to build a mech shop. Mech shop allows us to get vehicles. I can upgrade these. I can upgrade everything at this point, actually. So I need to just go on a massive rampage doing that. I still haven't built my final few generators. So I'm going to be doing that because I have a lot of requisition now, but I'm actually running out of power. These guys are going to hang back. These guys are going to build on there. And these guys are going to capture this back. So here's a big mech. I'm going to put him with the Tank Busters. Oh, there's a little... That's the Tau builder unit. That's fine, we can ignore them. Right. These guys are pretty strong, so they should be fine out here. That's fine. Their first listening post doesn't have a turret attached, so that's pretty good for us. That's not going to do us any damage. Right, the Nobs are very strong, so they're going to attack those guys in close combat. Let's get some more. We can get them some power claws. He's kind of retreating, which is good for us. Cool. So we're kind of holding on to that now. That's finished. We'll upgrade that. And these guys will go down here and capture that. That's built. This guy's going to go over here. I'm hoping there's no enemy things over here. It looks like there might be, because there's some guys coming from this direction. It would be nice if there weren't, though, because I'm going to build a forward base over here if I can. Okay, that's fine. It looks like they were starting to build a listening post here, but they haven't finished, so we can destroy that. And now we can capture it. Okay, so some guys have an invisibility power, and they can only be seen by commander units. Yeah, they're stealth suits. So luckily my commander's here with them, so he can just get those. I'm gonna get the Storm Boys down here with these guys, because I think this unit can hold on to this on their own. They've got my Warlord with them, they've got a lot of units, they've got Flamers. They should be fine. These guys are being destroyed by Vespids, but they're about to capture this point. I think, anyway. Are they? Yeah, they've already captured that point. Okay, cool. Right, these guys are going to stay here and stand guard. And these guys are going to go up here. Because I think there's some Tau stuff up there that we're going to want to destroy. Okay, not too shabby. These Gretchen are going to build a turret here. And these shooter boys will just keep an eye on them. I'm going to build another generator. I think I've nearly maxed out my generators. I have. So now I'm going to send some of these guys out to build some more turrets and stuff. Oh, there's still stuff I haven't upgraded, man. It's cool. We can just do all that now. And there's got to be some crazy upgrades here. Yeah, look at this. We can get some cool weapon upgrades and stuff. We need more power. We can upgrade our generators fully. Flash Gits. They're very good. I like them a lot. Well, these guys can go over here because they've got that one covered. And these guys can go over here. The Tank Busters are good against vehicles, so they're not massively in their element here. Maybe I'll send the Tank Busters to destroy that. These have nearly captured this, so then they can join in with the fighting. Right, this is fine. This is fine. Everyone's still alive, mainly. No one's lost morale. Oh, they're really sending guys in up here. Let's kill these Vespids. They're pretty nasty guys. have one more of these, that's good. And then let's go after these guys. I'm hoping my Gretchen make it up there. They're really going for it. None of them have died yet, although some of them are very low health. I like every unit's quite, like they've got their own health, and each individual guy has his own morale and his own health and their own weapons and stuff. It feels kind of cool. It's like you can very much upgrade them individually and do cool stuff. They've captured that. Let's go down here. Let's try this. I think I'm going to build a forward base here, you know. I'm going to build a settlement, which will be good. Let's send these guys over here. Right, I'm hoping these guys can destroy the listening post on their own. I think they can, but I'm not 100% sure. I'll see how good they do. If they do really bad, I'll fly them out of there. They've also got grenades. I'll just show you those. Oh no, they can only do it in infantry, which is kind of sad. There was a crew in there somewhere, but they might have killed him already. Yeah, they easily destroyed that, so that's fine. Oh, these guys are being obliterated, which isn't good. Yeah, that's actually kind of bad times. They might perish. There's some stealth suits there they can't see, so I might retreat them. The only worry here is that they could just destroy my things. I might have to send my warlord in to see those stealth suits. That's really sad, man. If they just stay here and try and defend the HQ for a little while, I can upgrade them to some big shooters. No, run away, run away. You're running right into invisible men with guns. That's a bad idea. Here come the others. Let's just go up that way. This is all done. That's good. What's here? Just build a drone. Okay. Let's send these guys down here. Anything over here? I'm at a point where I could easily just destroy the enemy. I've got ridiculous amounts of requisition and power. I can build some huge... I've got loads of stuff down here that I haven't done anything with. I'll do that, and then I can build a squig off and a tank, and that'll be fun. So I've got the flash kits here that are crazy strong, and I should really be doing some more stuff with them, but I'm not yet. But it's fine, I will soon. I'll build a boy's hut here, so I can now build some units just straight away. That'll be good. Let's move these guys out a bit and build a turret. My warlord can also command a waaagh at some point. Well, now. Power of the waaagh, and that means he does a war cry and everyone starts going mental. And that's a lot of fun. Oh, I can upgrade this, I might as well. They've built that, so let's do that there. I'll get this relic, although I'm pretty sure I'm getting very close to their base at this point. So they're probably going to start getting even more aggressive. It's going good so far. I've got a lot of guys. Yeah, look, they're building like generators and stuff up here. So I'm obviously getting quite near to their actual base. It's probably right here, actually. So let's just capture this one. Oh yeah, see, I've got a bit too big for my boots here. They're not happy with me, so they've sent in their whole army. No, let's get out of here. Let's go back over here. I don't want to do this yet. We'll do that soon, but we'll get more organised before we start going all in on their base. I think I am at a point now where I'm happy with how overpowered I am. Yeah, let's send these guys over here as well. I'm going to go for kind of a pincer move. I'll send some guys up here and some guys up here. And I'll be happy with that. Let's just go over here and watch these invisible guys. And I'll build some more turrets. But once they kind of run over that way, let's stop chasing them. Hold ground stance, that's what I want. And I'll stay there now. I've upgraded this, so I can build some crazy cool vehicles. So I'm going to just get a whole bunch of them. I could get a Mad Doc, he heals people. I'm probably not going to use him. Flash Gits, I love. I'll send them up here. This is good stuff. It's all good. That's my Mad Doc. This game as well, that's something I haven't even addressed. There's so many great quotes, and the music's great. It's Jeremy Soule, actually, the guy who did the Skyrim soundtrack. Yeah, it's very quotable. It's kind of like Jamie loves quoting Age of Mythology. This is kind of my version of that. There's some great ones, especially Space Marines. They've got some great quotes in this game, but the Orks are just really hilarious. God, I'm running out of power for generators, which is pretty crazy at this point. Oh, I can build more generators now because I built a second HQ, a second settlement. I forgot about that. Also, I've just realised the whole point of this base was so I could build units here. I should have built a mech shop here, and then I could have built units, vehicles here. But now all my vehicles are down here, but it's fine. They can just walk across. So this is a squig off. This is the big bad vehicle you get in the end game, and he's pretty great. I love him. Every army's got its own kind of thing. Like, they've all got... Mad Dog's great. They've all got like infantry units that capture big tanky vehicle units, flying units that are fast but maybe a bit weaker. Although the Vespids, which are the Tau flying unit, are very strong. They've all got their own spin, like the Eldar, which are basically like the Warhammer version of elves. They've got like these gateways that they use to kind of teleport around the map and stuff. That's kind of their little niche. Space Marines are kind of the all-rounders. They're kind of standard. Look at all these guys, man. It's going to be a good little final assault. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, it's good. There's a new army in the third DLC, Soulstorm, called the Sisters of Battle, which I think are basically like female Space Marines, but I've never even used them, so that could be fun to jump into. There's the Necrons I hate fighting against because their units, some of their units can come back to life. So you'll kill them somewhere, their body will stay there, and then it'll eventually come back to life. So if it dies next to like a listening post, it just keeps attacking it, and then you destroy it, and then it attacks it again, and it's so annoying. But I like the Orks, they're very fun. I like building the big banners everywhere. I like having loads and loads of guys for big all-out assaults. And they've got great quotes, which is always brilliant. There's still so much stuff I haven't even upgraded because there's been a lot going on and I've been trying to do all the bits. But I'm happy at this point. These guys are running in, look at them go, great fun. Killer cans are great. I think, well, I know at least there's a similar thing in Space Marines called Dreadnought, and it's like a big mech robot armor suit that guys wear. And it's basically when Space Marines get like too horrifically injured, they wear these giant mech suits and go out and fight again because they can't without it, sort of thing. And it's really great. I think the Killer Can is kind of the Ork equivalent of that. So let's send some guys in for one big all-out assault up here. This might not even be where their base is. It might be up here somewhere, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be over here. So let's give it a try. They're screaming that they're under attack, but that is not at all what is happening here. Let's go like one big building at a time. I'm not even going to really worry about regenerating units and stuff. I think at this point they should be fine. In fact, let's just send everything straight into the headquarters and just destroy it. Oh look, they've sent all their guys down here to attack these guys, which is pretty funny because then I've just got this huge thing in the back. I didn't highlight any of my vehicles, which is very annoying. These are the guys that we want to get in there, destroying everything. This is good. They're going to absolutely obliterate this building, which will be good. Can we use any bombs? Power surge on that? Nope, that did it. There we go. Destroyed. It was that easy. I could have probably done that a really long time ago, but I like to drag it out a bit, you know? So now we can bring some shooter boys in with us. We start with a shooter boy squad, which is a lot of fun. You pay requisition for them to have them at the start, and then if they die, you lose them and have to buy more. But it's good. And we also gain 1 war gear. So now we can upgrade our boy. And this is an upgrade he keeps. You can get a better claw, a better gun. There's a lot of fun stuff. I quite like to do... What one do I like at the beginning? I think I like the horns at the beginning because they upgrade his melee damage, his health. Yeah, just his melee damage and his health. Some of them can increase, like, damage, enemy morale, increase his health. That's kind of fun. So it, like, spooks the enemy when they see him. I'll start with the big horns, though. They're cool. And then his appearance, like, changes permanently, which is also fun. So now we've captured that point. We can reinforce. So now we can leave troops there. So now, if any enemy attacks this spot, all of the buildings I've just built will be there. The units won't. So if you reinforce, you can buy units that will be there if an enemy attacks. And then they just stay there, which is really fun. Everything stays as you left it, which I really enjoy. I'm not going to do that though. I'm going to save some requisition for later on. And I'm going to end my turn and see what they do. So he's attacking the Tau. He's 1. Which is annoying, because that's where I want to go next. But now there's a Necron war boss in the way. And I can't massively be bothered to fight the Necron war boss. But I also feel like maybe I should. But I think I will want to do this next. He's got some honor guard with him, so he's going to start with a couple of builder squads, which is annoying. But for now, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed that. If you do want to see me carrying this campaign, let me know. It's a lot of fun. I mean, it will be a long old series, but I do really enjoy it. I love this game. I'd like to play more of it. You know, let me know if you want to see me kind of rush through it a bit more, because I definitely play this game slowly and at my own pace. The reason I do that though is because they can attack your controlled areas, and if I build loads of stuff there and it does get attacked, I've already got all that stuff, so it gives you a big advantage later on. It's forward thinking. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please give us a like or maybe even a subscribe. Leave us a comment of any feedback, negative or otherwise. We would love to get to 200 subscribers very soon. We're in the head in the right direction, which is great. Let me know if you want to see more of this, more of any other Dawn of War games. There's a second and third Dawn of War game that I never even played. The second one seemed like it focused more on characters and stuff, which I wasn't a massive fan of. I think it's supposed to be good, just not really for me. And I think the third one was supposed to kind of be the worst from both games, so it didn't really appeal to anyone. But who knows, if you want to see me play any other RTS games, any other nostalgic games, any other Warhammer games, or anything at all in general, please let me know. I love to hear from you guys, and I'll definitely feel free to check some stuff out. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you did, or if you didn't. Let me know if you want to see more, and I'll continue this campaign. But for now, I'll see you later.